Street lamp flicker, midnight shift, mom's eyes sore. Diapers in the tote, past due on the door. Stayed on the line, say press 4 for more. I press record, turn breath to a war. Court dates, car seats, rent checks bounce. Hands at 10 and 2, every second we count. If the bad say freeze and the judge say amount, we still build routes where they closed our accounts. Family first, even when the state feel cold. We write new laws in the balls we told. If the gates stay locked, we code new codes. Turn pain to a drum and we march that road. Lunch token scan, clerk eyes cut deep. EBT beep like a flatline beat. Guidance said trade, I was dreaming the leaps. Rhyme book fat, every margin got teeth. Pop got cuffed for a nickel and no two. Now billboards profit off the same old brew. News cam swarm when the sirens chew. Believe before the garden breaks through. CPS rumor, knock like doom. Caseworker right on the plastic broom. Mama sign forms in the tiny room. Hope on the timer that expires at noon. Light bill tangle with the cutoff date. Bus run late and probation wait. Public defender with 40 on the plate. How you win time when the judge golf great. I stack receipts like acquiring fold. Corner store ledger where the truth get told. If trauma attacks, then my refund bold. I cash that check in the studio cold. Court dates, car seats, rent checks bounce. School paint peeling, steam lab in. Chromebook crack with a shared login. Band room trumpet with a dented rim. Kid hit a C in the block leaned in. Asthma in August, heat wave night. Medicaid maze in and out of stock pipe. Algorithm milking every fear for likes. But auntie sell plates, bring peace to the bikes. Uncle got clean, ran laps on the lot. Grandma burned sage so the bat don't fly. Mutual aid jar, keep beans in the pot. We stretch $1 like a Delta Sky. Pastor say breathe, teacher say read. Landlord say pay, DA say plead. We say organize, plant and lead. Turn porch light talk to a citywide deed. Data don't lie, but the lens might bend. Averages hide what the streets won't lend. We moving quads like a chessboard in. Castle lock kids while we press that pen. Hands on the Bible, hands on the wheel. Hands in the soil where the raised beds heal. Hands on balance, hands on the deal. Hands off her necks, let a whole block heal. Zip code flag on the mortgage deny. Same bank clap for a startup guy. Appraise a low ball, none but shot, but sweat. Equity make a rooftop sky. Red line maps like ghosts in ink. We draw new routes where the people's link. Credit like cuffs, then the cuff must shrink. I pour my proof in the kitchen sink. Daycare voucher, wait list long. Mom do a quiz on the break room song. GED tassel in a plastic thong. Night school glow, keep the future strong. Clinic at 6, bus at 9. Work at 10, then the overtime grind. Still read books to a toddler spine. Sound out hope on a dotted line. Court dates, car seats, rent checks bounce. Case law cold, so we annotate heat. Footnotes loud on the protest street. Council seat open, cousin say seat. Now a surname print on the ballot sheet. From section 8 walls to a stem off stage. Cap toss spin to an 808 rage. Pain pivot smooth like a fadeaway page. Bank that shot for the next gen age. Tell the state we audit what you owe. Line item truth in a column row. Tell the fam we water and we sow. Storm to a harvest and a citywide glow. No fatherless myth in a headline frame. We aunt, we uncle, we village that flame. We cook, we tutor, we winter that rain. We name what hurt and we change that name. Street land fade into dawn's first hue. We still here, bills still due, but the chorus we wrote keep pushing through. Family and freedom in a sky turn blue.
Clock ticks, squad cars kiss the curb at dawn. Mama hums him while the fridge lay on. Bills like bricks on a back that's thin. I lace my faith, then I breathe and spin. Running like a meter when the heater on low. Whole block freezing, but we keeping that glow. Hands up, head high, still we get told no. But the heart say go, so the feet say go. Break chains, build names, turn the pain to gold. Right truth, spit proof, make the anthem low. If the world stays stone, we become that road. We the beat, we the drum, we the thunderous soul. Report cards creased in a lunch bag full. Counselor said trade, I was dreaming gold. History class never showed my soul. Red lines boxed in every place we grow. Pops on a grave that I visited in June. Court dates, rent late, same tie tune. Mama had to sing, tryna rinse off gloom. Steam on the glass like a prayer in bloom. Sirens do laughs like a pain guy wheels. News cam stairs, but it never quite feels. Judge with a gavel like a hammer on steel. Tells a kid sit down when the hunger says meal. I was 9 when the lights went black. 10 when the landlord threatened to pack. 11 when I learned how to tug that lap. 12 with a rhyme book fighting it back. I don't make myths, I engrave receipts. Corner store credit, 2 wins to me. Sunday in the pews while the choir repeats. Monday on the clock where the time card beats. Running like a meter when the heater on low. Whole block freezing, but we're keeping that glow. Hands up, head high, still we get told no. But the heart say go, so the feet say go. Break chains, build names, turn the pain to gold. Right truth, spit proof, make the anthem low. If the world stays stone, we become that road. We the beat, we the drum, we the thunderous soul. Click, clack, cadence, chopper flow quick. Razor blade syllable, split that brick. Zip that zip with a civic on slick. System got teeth like a pit bull grip. Case file towers, piloting rain. Probation papers that Novocaine pain. Probably been defended with 20 more names. How you get justice when time is the same? Data say cadence, wages stay thin. School lunch trays, whole paper thin. Teacher got by, but the funding won't win. Chromebook crack with a borrowed pen. We the ones coded in the headline font, but not in the page or the tax cuts flaunt. We pray, we plan, we pivot, we want to turn every can to a marching stomp. Metronome stamina, breath control tight. 4-bar burst like a blue light night. Clip through the fear, let the rhyme ignite. Truth on the tongue is a civil right. Hands on the Bible, hands on the wheel. Hands in the sky when the cruiser squeal. Hands in the sword where the gardens heal. Hands build a house from a busted deal. Ooh. Uncle did biz for a nickelback pass. Now the lost smiles where the markets flash. Funny how the tide make a more recast. While the record still shackles like a present tense cast. Therapy Tuesdays, barbershop reads. Grandma scripture sewn in the bees. Mutual aid jars, neighborhood fees. We playing good shade on the concrete knees. Scholarship, fellowships, hustle plus grit. Black joy bright with the floodlights hit. Family means we when the ladder don't fit. So we build our own rungs out of rhyme and spit. Kid on the corner with a trumpet, not a Glock. Band room dusty, but he polished that stock. Sound of tomorrow when the second hand sock. Whole block swing when the downbeat knock. I ain't just pain, I'm a blueprint page. I'm a vote in the booth and a voice on stage. I'm a book with a spine that refuses a cage. I'm a thunder you hear when the clouds get brave. Running like a meter when the heater on low. Whole block freezing, but we keeping that glow. Hands up, head high, still we get told no. But the heart say go, so the feet say go. Break chains, build names, turn the pain to code. Right truth, spit proof, make the anthem low. If the world stays stone, we become that road. We the beat, we the drum, we the thunderous soul. Clock ticks off, but the wheel ticks louder. Rain hits roofs, we become that power. From kitchen lights to a skyline tower. We write, we refuse to cower. Street light blink, rent due, phone call. Baby on my chest, breath, steam, heart bolt. Knock at the door, that knock sound off. Faith on layaway, hustle, paid in gold.
Bail money, baby bottles, keep the metal off me. Mama praying over pots while the kettle coughing. Hands high, 10 and 2 when the cherries blossom. Still the officer's finger on the safety often. We break cycles, build titles, make the ghetto soften. Turn a red line map to a yellow caution. If the system got teeth, then we dental floss 'em. I'm the ink on the docket that the pen can't cross 'em. Lunch cards crease, EBTB, clerk side iron. Guidance told trade, I was sky time. Plot line writing, history thin on our wins. Pages died and granddad medals in a drawer where the paint chip and pop got booked for a nickel and a hypocrite era. Now billboards selling what they jailed them for a mirror. News van lurk when the sirens score terror, but they leave when the garden grow. Collars near the barrel, CPS knock over rumors, and the rumor is cheap. Whole block know the story, but the story ain't sweet. Preachers say hold on, teachers say read, landlords say pay, DA say please. Food stamps stretch like a prayer on the line. Light bill tango with the cutoff time. 2 jobs clocking still below the climb. So I rhyme, design, and I told that line. I don't sell trauma, I invoice truth. Receipts in a shoebox, corner store proof. If hope get taxed, I file at youth and refund joy back into the booth. Case file mountain, public defender drowning. Judge got a golf swing, sentence counting. Probation trip while curfew hounding. One late bus and the cuffs start rounding. School paint peeling, lab gear missing. Steam dreams blooming, a cracked transmission. Bandroom trumpet with a dented piston. Kid hit a note and the whole block listen. Medicaid maze, clinic line tight. Asthma pump empty in a heat wave night. Gunshots echo through a TikTok bite. Algorithm farming every fear for life. Still honey sell plates, Sunday fix. Grill smoke, gospel over politics. Uncle run labs, got clean at 6. Grandma keeps sage in the candlestick. We flip that grief to a blueprint page. We vote, we code, we refuse that cage. If policy cold, we raise that gauge. Turn porch light talk to a council stage. Hands on the Bible, hands on the wheel. Hands in the dirt where the raised beds heal. Hands on the book, hands on the deal. Hands off our neck, let the whole town breathe. Mortgage denied by a zip code tag. Same bank smile, let a tech bro brag. Appraiser low ball, numbers drag. But the block got equity in tote bags. Mutual aid jar, diapers and rice. Reparations, talking charity price. We tally them harms like a pair of dice, and bill while we sue for a fairer slice. Clubhouse meetings, bylaws tight. Street lights fixed from a grant we write. After school keys keep future bright. Tutors in the church till the Friday night. We know that love is a ride and quiet. Pots on the stove make a neighborhood die. Choir on the stoop, turn a corner to Zion. Police drive by, but the fear ain't buying.
Bail money, baby bottles, keep the metal off me. Bail money, baby bottles,
keep the metal off me.
Bail money, baby bottles, keep the metal off me. Pen can't cross them.
Been waitlist long as a freeway jam. Bus pass, daycare, prepaid plan. Mom's 2 gigs and a midnight cram. GED grind, got a tassel plan. If the law read code, we annotate heat. Footnotes loud on a protest street. Council seat open, cousin says see. Now our last name printed on the ballot sheet. From Section 8 walls to a STEM hall stage. Cap and gown bounce to a 808 rage. I pivot on pain like a fadeaway page. Then bank that shot for the next gen age. Tell the state we the audit and the audit is clear. Line item justice every cent right here. Tell the fam we the weather and the weather is near. Storm in the harvest, let the yield permit. Street lights blink, but our skyline grows. Crack concrete splits and a garden shows. If the gates stay locked, then the code we compose. Cause the future ain't given, it's a verse we chose. Tile floor, past due note. Baby on my chest while the squad cars float. Caseworker voice from a prepaid phone. I press rec, I refuse that tone. Bottles and badges, broken locks, heavy knocks. Court dates circle like flocks of hawks. Hands of 10 and 2 when the cruiser stalks. We cool, new doors where the system blocks. Family first when the state runs late. We feed our own when the shelves lose weight. If the law stays stone, we etch our fate. Turn pain to a drum and accelerate. Lunch car beep and the clerk's side glance. Counselor said trade, not a college chance. History skipped us like a scratched old dance. Granddad's bronze in a sock draw a trance. Pop got booked for a nickel in spring. Now billboards sell what the cuffs once ring. News van love when the sirens sing, but they leave before gardens bring greens. Light bill tangled with the cutoff hour. Probation trip wire at the bus stop tower. Public defender with a stack that's ours. Judges of tea time and conversion power. CPA's rumor like fog in halls. Mama sign forms while the daylight falls. I stack receipts like acquiring stalls. Fire hope returns when the booth rig calls. Bottles and badges, broken locks, heavy knocks. Turn pain to a drum and accelerate. Bottles and badges, broken locks, heavy knocks. Turn pain to a drum and accelerate. School paint, peeling, lab gear thin. Chromebook cracked with the borrowed pen. Band room trumpet with a dented rim. Kid hit a note and the block leaned in. Asthma when August heat wave night. Medicaid maze and an empty Sprite. Algorithm farming every fifth of likes. Auntie sell plates and diffuse those fights. Uncle went clean, 6 years strong. Grandma burned sage when the days felt wrong. Mutual aid jar where the diapers belong. We stretch one bill like a marathon song. Pastor say breathe, teacher say read, landlord say pay, DA say plead. We say organize, plant then lead. Turn porch talk to a citywide deed. Hands on the Bible, hands on the wheel. Hands in soil where the raised beds heal. Hands on balance, hands on the deal. Hands off a neck so a whole block heals. Zip code tag on the mortgage denied. Same bank clap for a startup guy. Appraisal low ball, numbers shot. We sweat equity in the rooftop sky. Red line ghosts in the folder map. We reroute streets with a neighbor app. Credit like cuffs, we loosen that strap. I pour my proof in the stainless tab. Daycare waitlist, longer than trains. Night class glow on the window pane. GD tassel in the keychain ring. Mom hum hope while the slow clock sings. Clinic at 6, bus at 9. Work at 10 in the overtime grind. Still read books to a toddler's spine. Sound out joy on a dotted line. Bottles and badges, broken locks, heavy knocks. Turn pain to a drum and accelerate. Bottles and badges, broken locks, heavy knocks. Turn pain to a drum and accelerate. Case law code so we annotate heat. Deal goes loud on the protest street. Council seat open, cousin say seat. Surname ink on a ballot sheet. Section 8 walls to a stem hall stage. Cap toss flips to an 808 rage. Pain pivot smooth like a fadeaway page. Bank that shot for the next gen age. Tell the state we audit the old. Line item truth in the column 2. Tell the family tilling the soul. Storm in the harvest, watch it grow. No headline myth that we parentless flame. We aunt, we uncle, we village the name. We tutor, we cook, we weather the rain. We write what heard and we change that frame. Hold tie warm, dawn leaks through. Bills still shout but the choir grew. If the gates stay locked, we learn that screw. Turn key, turn beat, bill new. Neon hums past due slips. Baby on my shoulder while the precinct flips. Prepaid tone, case worker scripts. I press record tight jaw, firm lips. Birth certificates, bear receipts. Court dates circle like Falcon beats. Hands attending to on bullet streets. We code new doors where the system cheats. Family first when the pantry stint. We pass the pot, we pass the pen. If laws go cold, then we build again. Turn pain to a drum and we rush that win. Lunch card beat, clerk side-eye slice. White and said trade, I was rolling dice. History thin on our sacrifice. Granddad's bronze in the shoebox ice. Pop did months for a nickel bag pass. Now billboards bloom where the cuffs ran fast. News vans fish for a tear to cast. Believe before gardens outgrow the blast. Light bill tango with a cut-off sting. Probation trip wire on a bus stop ring. Public defender with a docket sling. Judge checks tea times, gavel goes ping. CPS rumor like fog in halls. Mama sign forms while the daylight falls. I stack receipts like cathedral walls. File joy refunds when the booth recalls. Corner store credit, 2 ends meet.
Sunday hallelujahs, Monday heat. Steel toe boots and a time card beat. I turn my lack to 100 bar feet.
Birth certificates, bear receipts. Birth certificates, bear receipts. Birth certificates, bear receipts. Turn pain to a drum and we rush that win.
School paint peeling, lab get gone. Chromebook share with a tape dongle. Band room trumpet with a dented bell yawn. Kid hit a note and the whole block hunger. Asthma, August, brownout night. Clinic line long and the pump ain't right. Algorithm harvesting fear for likes. Auntie sell plates, keep peace on bikes. Uncle ran laps, 6 summers clean. Grandma burned sage till the hair turned green. Mutual aid jar for the diaper scene. Stretch one bill like a mezzanine. Pastor say breathe, teacher say read. Landlord say pay, DA say plead. We say organize, plant then lead. Turn stoop talk into policy seed. Data be neat, but the lens do bend. Average is high with the alley sin. We moving files like a queen to end. Castle the babies and protect the pen. Hands on the Bible, hands on the wheel. Hands in soil where the raised bears heal. Hands on ballots, hands on the deal. Hands off our lives, let a whole block heal. Zip code stamp on the mortgage, no. Same bank chill when the startup grow. Appraiser low ball, number slow. We sweat equity in a rooftop glow. Red line ghost in the planner ink. We redraw routes with enabling. Credit like cuffs, then the cuffs must shrink. Proof in a stainless sink. Daycare wait list longer than trains. Night class glow on apartment panes. GED test alone keychain rings. Mom hum hope when the slow clock sings. Clinic at 6, bus at 9. Work at 10, overtime grind. Still read books down a dotted line. Sound out futures letter by line. Food desert map like a quiet threat. We pop up markets with a cold ice chest. EBT friendly, sliding scale set. Cashier smile is a safety net.
Birth certificates, bear receipts. Birth certificates, bear receipts. Birth certificates, bear receipts. Came to a drum and we rushed that win.
Case law frigid, annotate heat. Footnotes thunder on protest streets. Council seat vacant, cousin say seat. Surname ink on a ballot sheet. From Section 8 paint to a stem hall light. Cap tassel spin to at 8 night. Pain pivot clean like a fadeaway flight. Bank that shot for the kids in sight. Tell the state, all the lines you woke. Column by column, let the ledger show. Tell the fam, water what we sow. Storm in the harvest, block wide glow, no fatherless. Myth in a headline frame. Where ain't we uncle? Village that flame. We cook, we tutor, winter the rain. Name what hurt, then rename that pain. Barbershop ballots, laundromat drive. Wi-Fi hubs where homework thrives. Quiet on stoops, keep neighbors alive. Budget that love so the future survives.
Birth certificates, bear receipts.
Heads to toe, cold.
On bullet streets.
If laws go cold, then we build again. Turn pain to a drum and we rush that wind. Neon fades in the sky blue scene. Bills still talking, but the choir redeemed. Gates stay locked, then we learn those beams. Turn key, turn beat, build bigger dream.
Neon hum at dawn, rent slips bar. Baby in a stroller, wheels cut dark. Caseworker tone on a prepaid spark. I hit record, make a torch for my mark.
Siren stroller, state lines, fines. Hands at 10 and 2 when the blue lights climb. Verse search, bail slips, nickels and dimes. We carve new doors in the wall of decline. Family first while the pantry stand. Pass that pot, pass paper and pen. If the law stays cold, we build again. Turn pain to percussion and march that wind. Lunch call beep, clerk eyes drill. Got in said trade, I was aiming uphill. Textbook thin on our blood and skill. Granddad's medals in the sock drawer chill. Pop did months for a nickel bag pass. Now billboard sell it with a wellness cast. News vans orbit when the sirens blast. Be before gardens outgrow that past. Light bill tangle with a cutoff date. Bus run late, now probation wait. fender with a docket plate. Judge checks tea time, gavel like slate. CBS rumors, fog up pause. Mama sign forms while daylight falls. Corner store ledger where the truth installs. I file joy refunds when the booth recalls. Steel toe mornings, midnight shifts. 2 job badges in the back that lifts. I stack receipts, then I stack these riffs. Make lag do splits when the cadence shifts.
Time is gold as in night. Time is gold as in night. Time is gold as in night. Time is gold as in night.
School paint peeling, lab gear gone. Chromebook shed with a tape dong. Band room trumpet with a dented prong. Kid hits a note and a whole block conga. Asthma in August, brownout night. Clinic line long and the pump ain't right. Algorithm farms, I fear for bites. Auntie sell plates, de-escalates fights. Uncle got clean, 6 on my straight. Grandma burn sage at the window grate. Mutual aid jar where the diapers wait. Stretch one bill like a figure 8. Pastor say breathe, teacher say read. Landlord say pay, DA say plead. We say organize, plant and lead. Turn porch light talk to a citywide D. Data look neat, but the lens can't bend. Average is high with the alley scent. We move like queens in a boarding trend. Castle our kids while we guard that pen.
Hands on the Bible, hands on the wheel. Hands in soil where the raised beds heal. Hands on ballots, hands on the deal. Hands off our lives, let a whole block heal.
Zip code tag on the mortgage denied. Same bank cheer for a startup guy. Appraise a low ball, none but shy. We swear equity in the rooftop sky. Red line ghosts in planner ink. We redraw routes with a neighbor link. Credit like cuffs, then the customer shrink. Got pour my proof in the stainless sink. Daycare wait list longer than train. Night class glow, 1 apartment paints. GD tassel on keychain rings. Mom hum hope while the slow clock sings. Food as a map like a quiet threat. Pop-up market with a sliding set. EBT friendly, cold ice chest. Cashier smile is a safety net.
Zona sodas in night. Zona sodas in night. Zona sodas in night.
Yeah,
Zona sodas in night.
yeah. Case law frigid, annotate heat. Footnotes, thunder on protest streets. Council seat vacant, cousins say seat. Surname ink on a ballot sheet. Section 8 paint to a stem hall light. Cap toss spin to an 808 night. Pain pivot clean like a fadeaway flight. Bank that shot for the kids in sight. Tell the state audit what you owe. Column by column, let the ledger show. Tell the fan water what we sow. Storm in the harvest, block wide glow. No fatherless myth in the headline frame. We aunt, we uncle, village that flame. We tutor, we cook, we rename pain. Budget that love till the drought turns rain.
Neon fades into sky blue scenes. Bills still talk, but the choir redeems. Gates stay locked and we learn the beams. Turn key, turn beat, build bigger dreams.
Streetlight buzz, past due tape. Baby on my shoulder while the neighbors pray. Caseworker voice on a prepaid scrape. I hear record make steel from clay.
Prayers, paperwork, patrols at night. Hands at 10 and 2 when the blues hit bright. Birth docs, court clocks, nickels for rice. We cut new doors in the wall of ice. Family first when the pantry is thin. Pass that pot, pass paper and pen. If law stays cold, we build again. Turn pain to percussion and march that wind. Lunch car beep, clerk side eye sharp. Got and said trade, I was charting stars. Textbook skipped us thin like a scar. Granddad ribbons in a coffee jar. Pop did time for a nickelback spring. Now billboards smile at the very same thing. News van circle when the sirens sing. Leave before gardens, let collard swing. Late feet tangle with a cutoff note. Probation trip while you're on a late bus route. Public defender with a docket afloat. Judge checks tea times, bang. Next quote, CPS whispers, fog through halls. Mama sign forms as the daylight falls. Corner ledger, where the truth installs. I file joy refunds when the booth recalls. Steel toe morning back sore, grit. 2 job badges in a graveyard shift. I stack receipts, then I stack these scripts. Flip lack to a cadence in a baseline lift. Prayers, paperwork, patrols at night. Hands at 10 and 2 when the blues hit bright. Birth docs, court clocks, nickels for rice. We cut new doors in a wall of ice. School paint peeling, lab kits thin. Chromebook tape with a shared login. Band room trumpet with a dented rim. Kid hits one note and the block leans in. Asthma in August, blackout heat. Clinic line long and the pump off beat. Algorithm farming, I fear for feeds. Auntie sell plates, keep peace on the streets. Uncle got clean, 6 summers straight. Grandma burned sage by the window grate. Mutual age, I wear the diapers, wait. Stretch one bill like figure 8. Pastor say breathe, teacher say read. Landlord say pay, DA say plead. We say organize, plant thin lead. Turn porch talk to a citywide deed. Data looks tidy, but lenses bend. Average is high with the alleys in. We move like queens in the endgame trend. Castle the children, protect the pen.
Hands on Bible, hands on wheel. Hands in soil where the raised beds heal. Hands on ballots, hands on the deal. Hands off our lives so a whole block heal.
Mortgage denied on a zip code tag. Same bank clap for a startup brag. Appraise a low bar, numbers drag. We sweat equity in the rooftop flags. Red line ghosting, planner ink. We redraw routes with a neighbor link. Credit like cuffs, watch the tension shrink. Pour proof in a stainless sink. Daycare wait list longer than trains. Night class glow on apartment panes. GED test alone, keychain chain. Mom hum, hope through the window rain. Food as a map, like a quiet threat. Pop-up market with a sliding set. EBT friendly, cold ice chest. Cashier smile is a safety net. Wi-Fi hub in the laundromat hum. Homework saved when the routers run. Barbershop form or where the elders come. Budget that love to the numbers sung. Prayers of paperwork, patrols at night. Hands at 10 and 2 when the blues hit bright. Birth docs, court clocks, nickels for rice. We cut new doors in a wall of ice, yeah. Case law rigid, annotate heat. Footnotes, thunder on protest streets. Council seat open, cousins say seat. Surname ink on the ballot sheet. Section 8 walls to a stem hall light. Cab toss spin to an 808 night. Paint pivots clean like a fadeaway flight. Bank that shot for the kids in sight. Tell the state audit every O. Column by column, let the ledger show. Tell the fam water what we sold. Storm in the harvest, block wide glow. No headline myth about broken homes. We ain't, we uncle, we build these domes. We cook, we tutor, we change the tones. Rename hurt and reclaim zones.
Neon fades in the morning steam. Bills still loud, but the chorus speaks. Gate stays locked, we learn that scheme. Turn key, turn beat, build bigger dreams.
Street fall past, dude slips taped to the fridge. Baby on my shoulder while the sirens bridge. Prepaid tone, case file thick as a brick. I press record and I sharpen the click. Cradles, cufflinks, cuffs on wrist. State lines drawn like a hit list. Rent due lights, blue mouse says freeze. We still plant seeds in the food desert breeze. Family first when the cupboard is bare. We pass that pot and we all take care. Law reads cold, so we write it warm. Turn pain to percussion and weather the storm. Lunch car beep, side-eye scan. Counselor said trade, I was mapping the plan. Textbook skipped us, thin as a string. Granddad's medals in a coffee can. Pop did months for a nickel bag pass. Now billboards grin at the very same stash. News vans orbit when the cruisers flash, but dip before gardens outgrow the ash. Cut off notice like a landlord drum. Probation trip by a late bus run. Public defender with 50 to juggle. Judge checks tea time, bangs the gavel. CPA's rumor like fogging halls. Mama signed forms till the daylight falls. Corner ledger where the truth installs. I file joy refunds when the booth recalls.
2 job badges, steel toe soles. Graveyard shift with a pocket of holes. I stack receipts and I stack these throws. Make lactic splits when the cadence goes. 2 job badges, steel toe soles. Graveyard shift with a pocket of holes. I stack receipts and I stack these flows. Make lactic splits when the cadence goes.
Ceiling paint flakes, lab kits thin. Chromebook crack with a taped on pen. Band room trumpet with a dented rim. Kid hits 1C and the block leans in. Asthma August, blackout heat. Clinic line long and the pump off beat. Algorithm farms out fear for clicks. Auntie sells plates and diffuses the mix. Uncle got clean, 6 some straight. Grandma burned sage by the window grate. Mutual aid jar where the diapers wait. Stretch one bill like a figure 8. Pastor says breathe, teacher says read. Landlord says pay, DS says plead. We say organize, plant and lead. Turn porch light talk to a citywide deed. Oh, data looks tidy but lens is bent. Averages hide with the alley scent. We move like queens in an endgame trend. Castle the kids and protect the pen.
2 job badges, steel toe soles. Graveyard shift with a pocket of holes. I stack receipts and I stack these rolls. Make lacto splits when the cadence goes.
Hands on ballots, hands on wheel. Hands in soil where the raised beds heal. Hands off our lives so a block can feel. Hands making futures out of stainless steel. Zip code stamp on a mortgage note. Same bank cheer for a startup glow. Appraiser low ball, numbers slow. We sweat equity in the rooftop gold. Red line ghosts and planner ink. We draw ropes with a neighbor link. Credit like cuffs, let the pressure shrink. Pour proof in a stainless sink. Daycare wait list, longest trains. Night class shine through apartment panes. GD tassel on keychain rings. Mom hum hope while the slow clock sings. Food desert map like a quiet threat. Pop-up market with a sliding set. EBT friendly, cold ice chest. Cashier smile is a safety net. Wi-Fi hub in the laundromat hum. Homework saved when the routers run. Barbershop forum where the elders come. Budget that love till the numbers sum. Case law frigid, annotate heat. Footnotes thunder on protest streets. Council seat open, cousin says seat. Surname ink on a ballot sheet. Section 8 walls to a stem hall light. Cap toss spins to an 808 night. Pain pivot smooth like a fadeaway flight. Bank that shot for the kids in sight. Tell the state audit what you owe. Column by column let the ledger show. Tell the fam water what we sow. Storm into harvest, neighborhood glow. No headline myth about broken homes. We own, we uncle, we build our domes. We tutor, we cook, we change the tones. Rename the hurt and reclaim zones.
Cradles, cufflinks, cuffs on wrists. Rent do lights, blue mouth says freeze. We still plant seeds in a food desert breeze. Y'all reads cold so we ride it warm. Turn pain to percussion and weather the storm.
Neon thin, sky inks blue. Bills still loud but the choir comes through. If the gates stay locked we learn that screw. Turn key, turn beat, build something new. Turn key, turn beat. Turn key,